Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John, this is Menu True Nerd, and welcome back to Nicole, where you join us at the beginning of the 3rd of September, our first Tuesday of term. And we have just had a good night's sleep. We've got our morale and energy very high indeed, with 100 morale and 89 energy. And it looks like we are joining Nicole at the beginning of this new day, first thing in the morning, at her first class. This isn't fair, someone declares. Probably Nicole, I'm guessing. I straggle into my criminology class 10 minutes before it's supposed to start, and what I see makes me want to cry. Nearly all the seats near the front are full. Then just sit near the back, Nicole. This is not an insurmountable hurdle. I slump a little and bow my head. I didn't mean to sleep through my alarm. I even made sure to sleep at a reasonable time so I could get up early. So much for that, stupid body. There's no use complaining about it now. I better get to sleep before I'm left with the ones in the very, very back. Is that really so bad? I hurry to the aisle and do my best to look inconspicuous as I scope out an empty seat. The ones I can see are all toward the middle, so I'll probably have to scoot past a bunch of people to reach one. That's gonna be awkward. Are there any alternatives? I spot a seat from one of the closer rows, 2 away from the aisle. Not exactly middle like I prefer, but beggars can't be You're really overthinking this. Where am I going to sit, Nicole? This is the most overthinking I've seen about seating position since Rebecca Black's Friday came out. I'm going to have to get past 2 guys sitting in the way, though. Ooh, I wonder if one of them's going to be a hunky potential boyfriend. I clutch my bag to my side and give them a nervous smile. Excuse me. Once they notice I'm, like, right there. Apparently I kind of... Am I supposed to be at California? Am I supposed to be like a valley girl? I kind of get the feeling from the... I'm, like, right there. Yeah, that was my California. I'm very sorry if you're from California. I shuffle my way towards the seat, doing my best not to trip on their bags or feet. I nearly make it before I feel my foot snag on someone's backpack. Reflexively, I spin to look over my shoulder and I feel my shoulder bag whack into something. Oh no, that sounded like a really hard whack. You're not wearing a shoulder bag, Nicole. I get the feeling this is all in your head and you're the one abducting these women, actually. And oh, that could be a hunky boy. My would-be neighbour for the class rubs his head while his friend next to him laughs at his expense. I hold my hands out apologetically. It's more people holding their hands out randomly. Just grab hold of people until they accept your apology or stop laughing or stop blushing or things. Unsure of what to say. Oh, who is this guy? Oh gosh, sorry. The guy I hit scowls with grit teeth, but his expression smoothed out into a tight-lipped line. Ain't a problem, miss. Just watch it. Has anyone here ever played Advance Wars on the GB? Yeah, it was originally GBA, wasn't it? Then it moved to DS, but the good ones were on the GBA Advance Wars 1 and 2. I'm getting a real grit. I'm deciding this guy's basically Grit from Advance Wars. Sorry if you've never played Advance Wars. I'm just giving this as, yeah, ain't a problem, miss. Just watch your step next time. He sounds forced and weird. Well, I mean, he sounds different. He sounds different, like he has some sort of accent. Is that racism? Damn it, Nicole. Stop being racist against bits of America that aren't your specific bit of America. It sounds like you've got a Valley Girl accent, so you can hardly judge. As I settle into my seat, keeping my bag in my lap, I sneak another look at the guy right beside me. His hair's a sandy blonde and wavy. I guess it is a bit, yes. Like he's just been caught in a breeze outside. His eyes are also a really light shade of brown. I think they call that particular colour hazel. Wherever I'm from, have I never really seen people's eyes before? Are eyes new to me? Am I from some sort of colony of the mole people? Eavesdropping on his conversation gives me a chance to listen for that accent, but he and his friend are speaking so quietly that I can't really catch it. I'm soon cut off as the teacher begins with the lecture. Oh well, it wasn't that important. I was only curious. The lecture goes along at its normal pace and I forget all about paying attention to the guy next to me. Soon enough, the teacher dismisses us as the classroom is sent roaring with the sound of hundreds of students packing their bags at once. The people next to me are freakishly fast. Not that guy and his friend to my left, but the ones to my right. Man, can't they just leave from that side? I can see them waiting on me from the corner of my eye, and it's like pressure is on. I save my notes on my laptop, shut it closed, then stuff it into my bag. The guy and his friends don't seem as rushed as I am, but I make sure that I'm out of that row as soon as possible. Maybe it will be a better idea to sit somewhere less crowded next time. If I manage to wake up, that is. The doors... Oh, I've got my shocked face on again for some reason. The door slams shut behind me as I leave the building, but a moment later, I hear someone throw it open again. Almost as if you weren't the last person out, Nicole. Excuse me? Is someone talking to me? I turn around since I don't see anyone else nearby. To my surprise, I'm looking right at the guy sat next to me in class. I point at myself unsurely. Now, who else would I be yelling at around here? Of course I'm talking to you. He marches straight towards me and thrusts out his hand filled with several familiar-looking pens. Hey, those are mine. Did I drop them? He nods curtly. Oh, I don't like this guy. This guy's a jerk. You left them behind. I didn't notice till you were long gone, so I figured I'd try and get them back to you. I have no idea what accent I'm doing right now, by the way. I'm really sorry. Oh, thanks. I hold my palms out and the guy drops the pens carefully into my hands. My fingers wrap around their necks to keep them secure. Yep, that's how you hold pens, alright. I didn't even use these guys in class today. How'd I manage to drop them? Your bag probably had an open packet. You'd best be careful not to let that happen again. Not like everyone in the world would be kind enough to return them. I'm really glad you were. I laugh in relief as I put my pens back in my bag and make sure to double check that I close the pocket this time. I'm Nicole. It's nice to meet you. Ted. Likewise. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. He offers a polite hand and I lightly shake it. Now that we're talking one-on-one like this, I instantly recognise where Ted's accent is from. Is it? Oh God. I'm so sure I know what it is, but I wouldn't hurt to check. Okay, I'm just going to come out and say it. You're not from here, are you? The corner of Ted's lips turned inward like he's heard this several times before. It was the drawl that gave it away, huh? I try my best to control it, but some things do their darndest to stick with you. Yeah, using the word darndest doesn't help your case, Ted. I'm from the South, born and raised, Alabama to be precise. I moved here a couple of years ago. I'm so sorry if you're from Alabama. I am so sorry. If you've decided to just unsubscribe, I forgive you entirely. This is probably grossly offensive to you. I knew it. I allow myself a smug moment and start smiling. Ted immediately takes notice. Why are you grinning like that? He cocks a brow and puts his hand on his hip. Go on, spit it out. You look like you got something to say. It's nothing bad. It's only about your voice. Oh, Nicole, don't be stop being a jerk. Let's tell the truth. I don't know how he's going to react to what I just thought. The way you talk is funny. Okay, go for cute. Don't say funny. That's probably grossly offensive. Just let's go for cute. Let's be flirty. Let's flirt with him. He probably isn't a murderer. Well, at least I've no reason to think he is yet. Aside from a slightly overzealous amount of attention paid to pens on the ground, is not the sign of a murderer, as far as I'm aware. I just think your southern accent is cute. Ted rolls his eyes and scoffs. That's not funny. No, I'm not kidding. It's charming. I never hear anyone talking like that around here. I grin widely as I get an idea. Hey, would you mind saying something for me? Like one of those funny sayings? Oh, Nicole! If you're looking to offend someone, that's a magnificent way of doing it. He does not look happy about this. What do you mean? We don't have any weird sayings. But I hear it all the time on TV. Nicole, are you just trying to make an enemy of this guy? Bloody hell. Ted shoots me an incredulous look and quickly shakes his head. He suddenly starts talking a mile a minute, sounding incredibly defensive. Well, yes! This is very offensive. And you're going to believe that? Okay, maybe there's a little bit of truth in those shows, but just a little. No one talks like that back home, especially not me. And another thing. The tops of Ted's cheeks go a little red. Don't call me cute. There ain't no guy who'd want to be called cute like that. Oh, Ted, you're not very good with women. This is a pretty good come on. I didn't call you cute. I said your accent was cute. Not that I'm saying you're ugly. Oh, this is the worst flirting I've ever seen from both sides. That's the same thing in principle. Ted shouts testily. He clears his throat, embarrassed as he realises how worked up he is. Pardon, I didn't mean to yell, but you're better off finding some rodeo clown to talk Southernese for you. I'm not some toy for you to play with. I decide to lay off the poor guy as I hear how huffy his voice sounds now, but it's kind of fun to see how far I can push him. Oh, Nicole, you're a jerk. He seems so composed. I wouldn't imagine it'd be this easy to rile him up. Fine, you just said a whole bunch of stuff right now. I figure that counts. I'll just have to wait for you to slip and give me something especially southern. That ain't gonna happen, so don't bet your britches on it. Oh, Ted. We both pause. I give Ted a cheeky look, and he looks about ready to slide his hand down his face when he realises what he's done. He turns and coughs into his fist, ready to hastily change the subject. Anyway, I didn't get a chance to say this, but thanks for the compliment, I mean. I'm still enough of a gentleman to know when to express my gratitude. No problem, I mean it. I like how you talk. Oh, and I get +5 with Ted. Okay, we're up to +5 with Ted. Alright. Good progress. I get it. You don't have to keep saying it every 2 seconds. I'm only making sure you know. Ted looks like he's trying really hard to hold back a sigh, but I can tell the two of us have gotten a little friendlier. You don't just argue with some random stranger. At least I don't. I kind of wouldn't be surprised if Ted did. Well, oh, because he's from the South? Oh, Nicole, you monster. What about you? I hear you got an accent yourself. Oh, do I? Oh, was I right? Was she supposed to be Californian? What, me? I don't have an accent, I think. You kidding? You sure do. If I had to take a guess, I'd say you're from Cal. Yes! Oh, yes, I nailed it. Okay, she's a bit of a valley girl. Am I supposed to be giving her a bit of a valley girl? I don't know if I can consistently do that. Whoa. He's like the first person to ever guess that right away. Okay, I'm guessing if he's the first person, I shouldn't be that strong. Yeah, I am from there. How did you know? Does it really come out the way I talk? I learned that early. You never realize how different you sound till you're surrounded by people who don't talk much like you. You might as well stand out like a sore thumb. He makes me feel all self-conscious of my voice now. I doubt Ted minds since he's in the same boat, but I wonder if other people think when they speak to them. No, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I can't change back and forth between multiple accents at the same time. It's too difficult when I'm not familiar with either of them. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep her with a fairly generic accent. I'm very sorry. Unless she goes specifically California, I'm keeping her generic. But Ted, you can have your southern accent. Maybe it's just Ted who's good at pointing at this sort of thing. Yeah, let's tell myself that. If you don't mind me asking, why choose a school all the way out here in Florida? It's a nice place and all, but ain't it okay, we're in Florida. Good. America. We're in America. Good. It was a pretty long plane ride for sure, but this school has an awesome pre-law program. I got some financial aid to help pay for it, so money isn't too much of an issue. Besides, you have $50, Nicole! You have $50, and you haven't eaten in 2 days. You see, I want to become a lawyer. To do that, I'm going to have to study under some of the best people. Well, okay, I don't have to, but I want to. Ted hums approvingly. I like that, and the fact that you're willing to come this far to learn means you've got the drive. That's respectable. Does this mean you're in our law school? Just started. How about you? Second year criminal justice major. I'm looking to go into law enforcement like my old man. Oh, Ted. So, Ted's father is in law enforcement, which means Ted could be rebelling against his law enforcement father by breaking the law. And you can't break the law much more than by abducting women and drugging them and other unpleasant things. That's a pretty good way to... It's not a pretty good way to break the law, it's a pretty bad way to break the law. That's a pretty bad way to break the law right there, if you know what I mean. So yes, I'd say yes. That could be your motive, rebelling against your old man. Ah, it's like joining the police or something. That sounds totally scary to me. I don't think I could ever do it. My pop says it can be hard at times, but that's not enough to scare me off. The way Ted says this isn't backed up with cocky arrogance, but humble confidence. Just because there are some scary jobs out there ain't going to stop people from doing them. I figure if someone's going to have to do it, why not me? If it's something I want to do, well, even better. Ted looks down at his watch and takes a few steps back in the other direction. Alright, I got your stuff back to you, so I'm done here. I'll see you around class probably. Remember to keep better track of your things, okay? Will do. Bye, Ted! Okay, so... Not much suspicious about Ted. No reason to suspect Ted right now. I've got 17 clues and none of them point at him, I guess. I wave Ted off as he departs, then fall into my own thoughts for a minute. Compared to him, I'm pretty... I am not saying that. That's not right. I'm not saying that. I'm certain that's an offensive word. Right, compared to him, I'm pretty special, I've decided. I woke up late, hit him in the face, left my things. He must wonder how I get around on my own. When you find you got lost pretty badly on your first day, Nicole, despite the fact that you were ended up in the same building as you were in on the first day in your extra classes, so I'm wondering that too. But every cloud has a silver lining. If I hadn't left my things, I wouldn't have made a new friend in class. If I can call Ted that. Oh, he's been pretty friendly. I think you were kind of flirting there, Nicole. I think we're good. Me and Ted are going to be good. He seemed like he was keeping a professional distance from me during our whole conversation. Oh, almost as if he didn't want you to find out about the women murdering. I guess it'll just take some time. We have the whole semester to get to know each other. So, what have we got today? We can try out some new buildings. So, what else is available? Is anything new becoming available? So I can socialise in like I can socialise in the cafeteria or the campus. I can study or search for old newspapers. I can do the volleyball. There's the gym. Let's go to the library. Haven't been to the library yet. Let's check out the library. Okay. So we've got what are our bloody hipsters in the background there. Okay, we've got study. What have we got? So study is available during the day, and that gets your wit up. And it costs, so it costs morale and energy and 2. Yep, okay. And then we've got clues, and we can search for a newspaper, which gets you clues. Only takes 1. I feel like, yeah, that's. I feel like we've got quite a few clues right now. I don't really know what they do, so I'm going to leave clues just for the time being. I'm going to get my wit up. Because I feel like wit's probably a good thing to have. Actually studying while you're at university, probably a good idea, quite frankly. Let's study. Got wit plus 10 and a bit of lost morale and energy. Okay. So, what do we have next? We have the bathroom for a bubble bath. It's almost into, you know, I'm going to go home because I want to see kind of what's available in my own room and what all those things do. Because there's a few options in my own room. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to go home. Okay, so we've got, what do we have here? We've got homework gets my wit up, but ooh, that's not a good thing. That gets my wit up a very tiny amount, but it costs potentially quite a bit of morale. I'm not convinced by that. I've got tidy up room. So again, that gets my diligence up a tiny bit, but or I can just take a nap. Okay, so that's taking a nap is a very easy way. Yeah, I'm not sure about this actually. I feel like these things are good things to do when you like have no money and you desperately need to get something up in a hurry. But actually, I feel like, you know what I want to do? I want to actually check something. I want to check what happens if you do, when you've only got one turn left, if you do a 2-turn activity. So, what would be a good thing to do there? Yes, let's go to the movie theatre. And let's see the movie theatre as well, because let's check out what that is. Examine the night activities available. So that's 1 game turn, okay. Or movie night. Oh, you can watch a film in a single game turn, okay. And that gets your energy and morale up, fine. And this gets your clues up if you examine the night activities. Okay, from the director of Armageddon, Shadow. Okay, maybe we don't want to do that then. Is that Toy Story 4? Oh, I wish there was a Toy Story 4. Oh, Toy Story was such a great flipping franchise. Oh, we could use a Toy Story 4. And do we have anything else that becomes available at night? Do we have anything else that comes available at night? Cafeteria. Let's see what's in the cafeteria now. And then we can drink something, eat something, socialise with people, gets your morale up. Don't need morale up. I need actually something that costs morale, if anything. Need to find something to do that costs morale right now. Oh, the gym's closed, is it? Yeah, I can't go to the gym. Maybe I'll go to the... I need to do something that costs... Well, it seems like the evening is a good way to get your energy back. So really what you want to do is during the day you want to spend your morale and your energy. And you want to get it back later. Let's go to the pharmacy as well. Let's just check out the other buildings while we're checking out all the buildings. So I've got buy vitamins. Vitamins, inverted commas. So vitamins gets my morale, gets my energy way up. $30! Flipping hell. Okay, and only cost 1. So if you need your energy up in a hurry, buying vitamins is a good way of doing it. Or buy relaxing infusion. Oh, okay, so I see what the pharmacy's for. The pharmacy's for if you need to, you can trade $30 for getting your energy up in a hurry, or getting your morale up in a hurry. Okay, that makes sense. And then let's check out the store as well. So, buy a snack, $8 to get your morale and energy up a fair bit. Okay, or checking the customers for more clues. Yep, makes sense. And I think the only place we haven't been then is the restaurant. So that's $100. Flipping heck, that better be one hell of a good meal for $100. Wow. Okay, well, if I'm ever in a real emergency, then you know where to go there. So then we've got the bathroom. I think we haven't been there either. Bathroom, bubble bath. Oh, really enjoying that bubble bath there. So that is zeal, and morale, and energy. Oh, I have to spend money on the bubble bath. Of course I do. Okay, so yes, I get a... Whoa, wait, I get a private ensuite with a shower and a separate bath. Blimey, that's fancy. This is a nice university indeed. Okay, so what's the best thing to do then? How about we observe some nighttime activities at the movie theatre? Yes, let's observe night activities. Yes. What does that even mean? So I didn't run into anyone I kind of knew, but I learned more about the usual nightlife. Now I can point out any oddities in a flash. +7 clues, but I've lost some morale and energy. Okay, the end of day 2. Okay, so we've got our wit up today. We've spent some morale and we've spent some energy, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so there's mystery progress. It just gives you like a little tip of the day. Okay, so yes, so today we've met Ted and we've got +5% on the Ted meter. Okay, that works nicely. I always find it odd how obviously at the end of every single day I just kind of take a moment to just stare at myself firmly in the mirror, just to, as if I want to make sure, yep, definitely not a vampire. So that's the end of the day, and I think next time we will crack on and we will meet Hunky Boy number 3. I'm guessing we're going to be meeting either Darren or Kurt next. Not sure which one we will actually be meeting. We will have to see on that. But yes, we will do that next turn. I think we're being introduced on each day to a new boy at the moment, so we will do that next time. In the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Nicole meeting Ted for the first time. And if you're from any of the locations that have been affected by my accents this week, I am so sorry. Thank you very much, and goodbye.